the chase from the Bat Rider, and you definitely cannot steer the Bat away because of the.
Oh, there it is! Evil Geniuses throwing down the Mars. Who's going to be playing it? I just think Leshrac Sags is kind of underrated as well. Like, that lightning inside the Pulse Nova can be really good, and that's a Aghanims which really expedites your farm quite significantly as well.
AM is going to have a difficult time trying to link into the team fights unless he's like very far ahead in terms. But EG are going to have to fight 4 versus 5 for a bit. Look out. They want a first blood here.
They're pinging out. They see him. Vanscore in some trouble. They've got the spear. Oh, nice spear. Lands it. What a skill shot. Vanscore, he's probably going to get run down here. They'll just block him up on crit and allow S4 to get that first blood.
Ooh, S4 getting the first blood. I feel like they might have wanted to
Mars OP confirmed.
Just from the first blood. I mean,
yeah,
I hope he's going to have a decent game with last night. You know, he won't be... They're just gonna have to give up that top. And that's the nature of EG. Apart from the laning stage, once it gets to the mid game, they're gonna have S4 is level 6.
They're smoked up in this middle lane. They're looking for it, aren't they? They want to go with him with this Arena of Blood. He's got that Soul Ring to go onto G here, but it's not going to be a smooth engagement. G's just coming under the tower here. There comes the Swashbuckle G. They don't have the dagger, but they don't really seem to need it. The 3-man stun comes out with the 3-man Maledict on top of it as well. Crit could be in some trouble. The right click comes in from Vanscore. Sumail being run down as well. He needs to zip away now. He's run out of mana though. BZZ still chasing, but Bobber is here to make sure that Nightmare comes in. Hello, he'll take it. Sumail. He needs to get himself away, eats the mango and a little zip out as well. But BZZ, he's a man on a mission. He is still chasing Sumail down. The TP comes in from Bulba, finally helping him out and rotating the rotation. Is actually a spear from behind. Omni Knight speared in the back, Swashbuckle to the front, and finished off by crit. He went a little bit too far trying to kill Sumail
there. On Omni Knight's
Jesus, just called him out.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta call it for what it is, right?
I agree.
The underestimating there. Oh, bottom now. They've actually switched up the map. G has gone bottom. Run up easy. Try to make it annoying for him to farm.
Right. Yeah.
And this is the right move to do, right? You don't want to let the carry just sit in one lane and farm without applying any pressure. You're just going bottom, try to be a bit annoying and making it a bit harder for him. Team Spirit has been fed up by a lot.
Yeah, looks at the looks at the CK items, looks at his own items. Oh no. It's gonna be a rough one, boys.
Very far from that Battle Fury. He's looking at like what, a 16-17 minute Battle Fury?
It's actually a kill into S4. Vanscore though falling in response. They should be able to bring this guy down though. Sumail drops very low in the process of doing so, and they do get S4 for this. So a great trade for Team Spirit so far, and no more action going to happen. So it will just be exactly that as G grab himself this illusion rune, fill up that bottle. Looking like he's going to go for the Yules here. Yeah, definitely not Aether.
But that did buy them enough time to farm up a bit more. Sumail is going for an Aghanims, but this play right now on T, once the lane is pushing, if they use the Phantasm, they're definitely going
to... Look at the pings coming out from everybody.
Oh, the ward. They see the ward.
Yeah, they know they're here.
Team Spirit is smoked up.
Let's see if they go for any kind of bait. Yeah, they're smoking themselves. They want to bait this one. They want to fight this one. No problems.
Comes to eating. This tier 2 is going to fall for sure first. Oh, but in the backline, he actually gets
good blink in and the spear back, but immediately holding down the Mars here. He's just going to get absolutely annihilated. BZZ gets a kill onto S4. The Death Ward as well, smacking down crit. Looks like it's going to be a set of racks for Team Spirit here. They can't go for more. They can't go for more.
They're gonna lose their accent, but this is a very uncomfortable position for EG. This anti-mage doesn't even have his Manta style yet. And even if he does have Manta style, our anti-mage actually needs one other item before he's able to team. They're gonna get the Yules on him? Oh. Trying to
go for two fights at once here, it looks like. Stun bouncing around. Maledict coming through onto the Pangolier as well. Burrow Strike follow up as well. Oh no, they only get the Feast Drop for 1 second as the cast comes right back. They got the disarm onto the Chaos Knight. Bob might be able to survive a little bit longer, but Crit is already dead, and I think Bob will be following to the grave quite shortly. Both those heroes dead. EG lose 2 as Team Spirit just turn around on them. They are really not afraid to fight right now.
Okay, so here's the push.
Anyway.
Aghanims, and without the
They have a much better chance of defending this one though, but they've actually caught out S4 a little bit on the front lines here. He's very tanky, but not quite tanky enough. Buys back into the game. Storm's still trying to play around in this one. He's got that Bloodstone and Boy's going to use it. Guardian's Age will use it, trying to go for the retreat. Team Spirit, they just don't seem to have much of want to fight. Never mind. They're going back in. They're dragging back the Pangolier and a nice bow strike through onto 2. Mars, he's popped down that ulti, and RCZ getting involved with this one as well. They're going to take down 2. They're going to take down 3. EG is defending. The buyback is coming in. The Aegis comes off, but Illidan is dead. And G, well, he's cleaning heroes up. How long can he really hold this up for? Yule's up into the air. G hit up. The Bloodstone regen kicking in, but he's got 3 heroes chasing him down. He's out of mana. He's out of life. Samael gets a double kill. All 5 heroes dead on the side of Team Spirit. EG, they might have just brought this game back from the grave.
That was actually an absolutely...
Yeah, minus 2.5 second blink cooldown, plus 400 blink cast range. The guy is just so hard to find. EG, they're hanging up on the high ground now. They know what they're going to be looking for. Van Scott, don't do it, Van Scott. Don't go up those steps. All right, he's going the right way. Oh no, G, this is even worse. Huggy's going up the steps, but he can't hear us. And now they get on top of him as well. The Abyssal comes down, but a nice burrow strike. But they've got the Fiend's Grip onto the left track, so he can't do anything. While they're coming in, trying to finish him off by sliding into the fight. They're actually keeping him alive on the backlines here. G can come back into this one. Meanwhile, on the front line, RTZ trying to bring down the Chaos Knight. He does get the bash off, just trying to play the fight carefully. Doesn't want to overcommit as Escort gets picked off by the Leshrac. And now the ulti comes in onto G from the anti-mage, but doesn't really do enough. RTZ, he's getting stunned up. RTZ, the burrow strike comes out on Tim as well. He needs to find a way out of this fight. He can't get the blink. Yes, he can. Where'd he even go? Anti-mage down below with the TP. Should be out of this one. Crit trying to get out as well. Reality Rift does not cancel TPs, Illidan. You learn that the hard way. And now that's going to be another one escaping. They only get S4. S4 doesn't have buyback, so it's going to be 50 seconds until he's back up still. I think Team Spirit might be forced to go onto the high ground now. It's tricky, and now the Phantasm's available. He's pumping it. He wants to use it. Throws it out. Samael jumping to the backlines here. They want to try and get the Omni line. They've got stuff. They have enough damage though. With the Rolling Thunder coming in, they might be able to bring him down inside. Then get the Abyssal down as well, but they haven't finished him off. BCC is still alive. Meanwhile, they just go onto the front lines and kill RTZ. BCC, he's not even dying. Crit running away. S4 running into this fight as well. Anti-Mage is dead though. They need to find a way to disengage from this, but Marv dragged back into everybody. The Nightmare going to buy him a little bit of time. S4 on the run, but gets dragged back by the Reality Rift. Illidan Storm Rage gets the kill. EG on the back foot right now. 2 heroes dead. It's probably going to be Mega Smite and be more. So now what can you do? Jumping through the fight, going for the kill onto the Sand King whilst holding back the left track at the same time. It's nice, but is it enough? Velhor does die, and now they come in with the stun. Samael is brought down, has the buyback. His Van Scroll taken to the front lines here, just trying to bring down Crit. Samael still going for it. He might be able to bring down G. They might be able to do it. Crit's chasing as well, but now he gets stunned up. Crit getting so low, and he's going to fall as well. It's an ultra kill for Illidan. It's unfortunately going to be Samael versus the world. It's just not really looking possible for EG right now. He's going to just try and clear out some creeps here as he lets the final lane of Barracks fall. 35 seconds till the Anti-Mage's off. They probably won't be able to take the Ancient, but they're going to be able to do some pretty irreparable damage on the side of Team Spirit here. EG, it looks so good. Yeah, they're just going to keep it up. They don't have the Phantasm, but I mean, the Edict's back in 5 seconds. 17 seconds until the Anti-Mage is back. Even if they defend from this, they're against the Mega Creeps.
Really ignored the Chaos Knight in the last team fight. That is fantastic.
The Ancient is falling. The Ancient is falling. Samael jumping in, gets the silence off onto the Omni Knight. They're going in with the ultimate from S4 as well, trying to hold them still inside as they just pop the Guardian's Greed. The Ancient is not falling just yet, but S4 certainly is. He's dead for 50 seconds. Meanwhile, they go for a kill onto the sidelines here, but the burrow strike through onto 2. Samael's getting low as well. He's getting himself back to the Fountain as well, but just run down. RTZ with a nice mana point onto Omni Knight, but still not bringing him down. The Omni just refuses to die. Chasing the base, it's still got health. The burrow strike through though onto the Anti-Mage. RTZ needs to get himself out somehow, but there's creeps. There's loads and loads of creeps, and Samael comes jumping in once again, playing around. They bring down G. He buys back into this fight. They still want to keep the fight going. A burrow strike through from Velhor as well as Crit going to help himself to the sidelines here, trying to get back to the base, but he is diffusal up. Might be able to just make it back here. The Ancient is still falling. The Leshrac is doing it with the Diabolic Edict, and with the Chaos Knight coming in as well. They get the Sun. They're trying to bring down the Chaos Knight. They've got the Vortex on him, but G's just doing the damage. They've even piped up the Ancient. RTZ, they're still trying to defend EG, but it is worthless. EG do fall. Team Spirit wipe them in a 2-0 best of 3 series. Both games go to Team Spirit.
Wow, that was whatsoever. I mean, it is a new patch, and you know, teams are adjusting, but